Beginning with a knife round.
Yep.
On both teams.
So we're just going to go ahead and start off on the knife round. Looks like all the teams are going to go ahead towards the mountain, all pushing together. See both teams relatively sticking together.
There they are. They're at party sitting there. All right. So currently, for anybody who's watching, we started. Seems like T-Side's going to have a quick early advantage in the knife round.
They pick up 2 guys right before their kek9 going to be in trouble.
Yep.
They aren't going to quite go down yet.
This Yep. Anybody who doesn't know, these two teams, we have Team Yee placed in Seed 6 and Team kek9, which is placed at Seed 3. So this should be an interesting match to see if the Terrace, even with their possibly low advantage, can seem to pull this out.
Alrighty, so it looks like the CTs are going to win that one, and they are going to go ahead and stay on the CT side.
Yep, alright, and let's go, damn it.
Did it go through?
I can't.
Alrighty, here we go. First round starting off.
Alrighty.
Oh, you know what? Is it not one to go through?
Is it not one to start?
Yeah.
No.
Here, we'll do the force start.
Yeah, I was going to. Good.
Alrighty, there we go. There we go, alright. Sorry about that, guys. Had some slight technical difficulties. This is our first time running with this war mod. Trying to figure out all the settings, and the server just got put back up with an update today.
So here we go. Let's start around 1.
Alrighty, so we are going to see both sides pick up just a few weapons. Most are going to stay.
Yep, and it looks like T side is heading towards B. But it looks like they'll be going through mid. Seeing what they can go. Oh. B. Are they going to entry? Yeah, that looks like they're gonna approach an entry on B. The kek9's got 3B. Should be interesting to see how they hold. Smoke's coming out onto site.
We are gonna see that bomb carrier. Watch
Yep.
the back.
We are starting. CTs are rotating over the site.
It's gonna be a full CT rotate onto the B bomb site. And Niggity finding that on the entry, also going to take down Futuristic. Rob going to still contest, getting down, get descent.
All right.
It's now going to be brought down into a 2v.
These are having some pretty solid control, but Steve is still sitting on the balcony, which gives him a good view on that entire bomb site. That 5-7 is lethal.
Struggling to gain control of that site. We are going to see Mr. Big takedown, levitation, along with Steve able to take out Pig. It's now going to be brought
down to a 2-on-1, but bomb is at A site. Should be interesting to see. Bomb's coming down at A site.
Bomb is going to drop on the A bomb site.
Oh!
But no, we are going to see Purple take down Team Steve, picking up the first round win of this game. Now, typically we would see the CTs pick up the first few rounds just for the advantage of defending, but T's are actually going to go ahead and just with brute force be able to take that first win straight out of their hands.
Yep, and it looks like the T side is buying SMGs and 1 scout. It'll be interesting to see what they end up doing with the scout on this round. And the CT side has gone for a full save.
Alrighty, all CTs not going to split on the sites, but all are going to push down into connector along with Squeaky, waiting for that B push. But no, the T's are going to push around on to Party along with lower Harks, looking for the push. Now pulling 2 picks here. They are going to take that window of opportunity, pushing through bathroom on the bomb site.
CT are just in a terrible position right now. They pushed forward. Let's see if he can get that gun and see what he can do with it.
It's now going to be dropped down into a 2v4 as the T's do drop the bomb down. And Mr. Pig is going to eliminate KC Royals. That's going to leave Get Swifty on the 1v4 scenario. Hopes are not high for the CT sides.
I think his best option would maybe perhaps just be to try and save that SMG and what he can do.
But no, it doesn't. He is going to try to push down short A, but it's just not going to be enough as Mr. shuts him down with that MP7. It's going to be 2 wins for the T side as we start off early.
CT are going for it. Appears to be another save round. This is really going to be tough for them, with T's getting 3 rounds at the start.
Now, I'm really curious to see after that 3rd round, once they finally start buying guns, if they'll be able to step up their game. But they're really giving the T's quite an advantage here, allowing them to get rifles, get that scout down really early.
Yep, I think it'll be a major issue, because the fact that their economy is this great so early in the game means that probably in the later rounds we'll see that just as the CT side starts to get assault rifles, we'll start seeing that probably T side coming out with an AWP, and that'll be really difficult for the CTs to contest.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I am curious if with this save, the CTs will be able to contest with their own AWP.
Alright, CT's taking a slow approach. We got they're just taking a slow approach on the A site, which it appears that there are 2 CTs on A site, and will be interesting to see how they manage to take this site. CT's get an early kill on negative.
Defend that site quite
CT's,
effectively.
that's effective home.
Now going to be
Now in a 3-on-2 situation.
Bomb is going to be down on site, so that's going to be a very tricky situation for the T's as they try to regain control. It's going to be brought down into a 2v2. The CT's great crossfire set up along dumpster and back of long A. It's not going to matter as we see Wigan take down Rob. It's going to bring it into a 1v2. They're going to pick up the bomb. Now looking for several trays with that CT. He is going to play very cautious, knowing the R2 watching him, but he's going to be able to eliminate Iker as Wigan takes the bomb onto the site, dropping it down. It's going to be 1v1, and he's going to have to recapture here. Yeah, but we are going to see Wigan Miller take down Team Steve for the 3rd win on the T side.
Yep, it's really great advantage for T right out of the get-go.
The CTs pick up that AWP, now trying to go for that full buy with those saves they were using the last couple of rounds.
But even now it isn't a 2 AWP setup. This should be interesting to see.
Double AWP, and we aren't going to see any AWPs picked up from the T's after that domination. That may put them in quite a tricky situation later on in the round.
Yep. Got T's seem to be coming through. Tours got one of the ops at B site, watching to see if they'll come out a monster.
But the CTs are going to play very unaggressive, unlike the past few rounds. We saw them pushing up into squeaking connector, gaining control. But this may give the T's an opportunity to really work the map in their favor if they want to try to get onto the site early. It looks like they are going to shift walk through connector stairs onto lower bar. Gathering some intel there. Trade a few rounds with some CTs.
And the fact that he's alive, that's just really going to hurt the T side, especially as they took a lot of damage just by that one guy.
For sure. We saw 2 players take almost half of the damage. But the bomb is going to continue to push on to short A. Just
and there Rob goes down.
Very sneaky. Rob is going to go down by Iker. The opportunity. Niggity also going to take down Steve. Looking for the 3rd kill. He is going to find it, taking down Levitation with Iker, picking up the assist. Now going to plant on a truck. And they're going to pop smokes through underpass, trying to keep those CTs that they would assume are on B.
And just what a fantastic take of sight. That was playbook.
Very fantastic coordination
total
from
control
all
of
players.
sight.
Watching Niggity, he really was able to just push in and give those T's the confidence and the boost to get onto that site quickly.
Yep.
And it looks like we are going to see Fruit Slice playing the back of Party. Not really sure what he's doing here. Playing slow. It does look like he's going to go for a save as the bomb.
Yes, I would guess he's probably going to try and see if he can get any on the exit. And I think he's going to have an opportunity there. He gets Niggity down. Dropping that econ with an AK. And he gets the op down. What a great
save there. That was really helpful to the CT sides. Grabbing that bomb, or grabbing that op, dropping it to the ground. Trying to destroy that eco, do what they can in the sticky situation they are in right now.
Yep. And at least they won that last round. I think it might have hurt their economy, but I mean, obviously they were able to recover. They still have the op, AKs, and a P90. I'd say their economy is still very strong. And CT's is actually hurting quite a bit. It seems like a pistol buy and the only FAMAS that they saved last round, and that's all.
Yeah, and I was actually talking to Rob earlier, and he was saying how his team was practicing this map quite a lot, but it doesn't look like it's going to help them too much, as they are just getting destroyed early on. And that's not going to be bringing it down into a 3v2.
We're down to a 3-on-2 situation. Yeah, Miller's sitting there with the op, watching the guy behind there.
And Steve going to come in for the flank, looking for the kill, taking his time, but going to get a little anxious as he's trying to take down Purple. That is going to affect the CT side, as Purple is Rob, as I don't know what I was just saying. I was actually mixed out there, but we are going to see Mr. Pig take down Rob. It's now going to be brought down into a 1v2 as the T's look to plant on that bomb, but they're going to have a surprise on their hands, as Steve was watching, but he's going to push out a little early. Wig and Miller going to be able to use that op effectively, taking him down. That's now going to be 5-0 coming out of that 5th round. And it does look like we are going to see those T's keep that op, but the CT's going to retaliate with an op of their own. Finally able to get back on their feet. We may be able to see them this round pick up a win.
We've gotten several complaints from the stream that music is still playing. Did you take care of that?
I did take care of that, yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, wonderful.
Had that playing there. Had a lot on my mind, you know, coming early in this stream.
Alright, good. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Alright, we got grenades exchanging down at B site. Already Purple's been lit seriously. He's down to 20 health from the start. Oh, and then we see the CT hopping over with the op. Already got some information that Wigan with the op is a B site. The T's at A site look anxious to rotate over to B. Wigan getting the pick on Steve.
But it does look like these T players, I notice over and over, they're constantly playing very slow, and they like to sneak into that connector and then feel out the situation based on the intel they gather, and either sneak through B or push B, or sneak through A short and back. What they're doing right now, they are going to bring the bomb down, but Levitation is going to see Iker peeking out there and able to eliminate him. We're going to see two more CTs rotate around onto the A bomb site. And
it looks like we have an accidental team kill. Wigan getting the headshot in his own teammate negative. Alright, fight down at A site. T's doing a good job securing site. Oh, but they're coming up the stairs from underpass. Yeah, and they're taking the
not going to be a 2v1, and the CTs are going to be able to pick up their first win of this match with Rob on that op, taking down Wigan. That was a very fast clear there. We saw 3 players push onto the A bomb site, but they just weren't able to spot those CTs. They were spread out and had quite a nice crossfire set up, allowing them to eliminate those players relatively easily.
Yeah. We have a match pause as one of the members of Team Yee is having some issues with connection.
Alrighty, yeah, we are going to see Mr. Pig with 600 and now rising to 700 ping going onward from there. That's going to be quite an issue for this team if they can't get that under control quickly.
Just some technical issues. This will not count as the team's one tactical pause, as this is something that is not under their control.
Alright. Yeah, that's good information to know, because later on in the rounds, they may need to be able to use that later on, because I was afraid that they were going to have to use that as theirs, and then they wouldn't have a situation later to be able to use that tactical pause.
Yes, and they really do need P on their team, as Mr. Pig is their top fragger by 5 kills and has 3 VIPs already, basically carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, I'm going to see that ping now slow down, but it does look very inconsistent as it's just going to rise back up. Mr. Pig really going to have to take care of this situation. Do they have a fill-in for the Team Yee?
They may be able to find one. The issue is that their sub is actually Wigan Miller. He had to come in for a teammate of theirs that was a no-show.
So they actually already using their sub. That's going to cost them. That's, I guess, why subs are quite a crucial player.
Yes, could be an issue for their team. I'm going to get in contact with the team captain and see what's going on.
Alrighty, you go ahead and take a moment to do that. Alright, guys, so how's chat doing? I know I kind of had that music playing at the beginning of those first few rounds. I'm sorry about that, but any other advice you guys got? I turned my mic up. I heard some of you complaining about the sound. Any other suggestions you guys got going on here? Yeah, Mr. Pig just not able to get that ping under control. He may have to leave, and they're going to have to find another player. These players are in confusion, so I'm just trying to clear it up for them right quick.
Yeah, little tip, they can't see what you say.
Alright. Alrighty, Mr. Pig's ping is going to now rise to a reasonable level. And it looks like they will be able to have that under control, and the match is going to now continue here.
Alright, wonderful. Good news. It appears that the T side is having a save, going Armor Kek9, and
they are going to save in the back there. Nope, but they are going to grab a little boost strategy here with that bomb. I'm assuming they are going to wait for a rotate.
Yeah, but this is going to be a very interesting round because, I mean, the CTs should win with all their rifles, but if the Ts can pull out of this, this would really put a damper on the CT's economy and give the Ts another opportunity to get a good lead, as they already have a pretty solid one.
Sure, I just don't know if it's going to happen here, as the CTs are very nervous about losing this, and so they're playing very, very cautious, not playing aggressive at all against those pistols.
Yes, Levitation taking a few shots at A site. You might see a rotate coming from B over.
But Levitation going to take him down as well. Niggity following Levitation. Death now going to chase through Bank, taking down Steve. That's going to bring it down and do a 2v4. Situation as the bomb now puts onto the B bomb. That's what I was waiting to see, if they were going to wait off. And we also see Mr. Pig still struggling with that ping. Looks like he was staying back in hopes of helping his team.
Yep, we're getting back to a...
Going to see both CTs push through underpass, looking for the clear. Fading out, looking for a lucky kill, but it's not going to make it back. And we
gets more on the corner.
Oh,
there's a defuse, and they take the site.
Great play from T's, watching those corners very carefully. CT's really got to clear those corners if they want to push into the sites that quickly.
Yeah, what a great round for T side. Just right after they lose a round and CTs recover from their economy, they smash them right back with their eco, basically screwing the CT economy. So this will be just a P250, more or less full save for the CT side, as T side is equipped with assault rifles and op.
You see Wigan front line with that op, trying to hold off those CTs as the players push through playground with that bomb.
Easy round for the T side, bring it to a 4v1 situation.
Absolutely
the CTs
destroying those CTs as they tried to push very aggressively on the long A.
I mean, they didn't. They had really no other option, considering it was the the situation they were in.
Exactly, yeah. But we are going to see those T's not really wanting an engagement, going to push off of that last CT and just bring the bomb onto the B, picking up a few extra points while they can.
Yep.
Now Steve, with only the USBS, going to be all alone, playing very carefully.
But he'll start creeping his way towards B site. His goal here would be probably to just kill one member of the opposing team and get a weapon and try and save that for next round to help his team out economy-wise.
He's not expecting Niggity to pop out of that long A area, and that is going to pay him the cost of his life as he goes down in that round.
Yes. And now we'll see the CT side coming out with a more or less full buy. FAMAS's, not M4s, but still a solid buy for that the CT team, and Paris side coming out with an Op 3 AKs and a FAMAS that they took from the CT a couple rounds ago. Wigan hopping a monster, but he gets flashed and gets taken down.
That's going to really help the CT side, although Mr. Pig was able to eliminate Swifty with their main opper down. We have seen Wigan be a very effective opper covering those long-range shots.
First Slice taking down Purple through Monster. CT's having a very successful hold of B-side. We'll see if the B-side decides to try and attempt to push anywhere. If they're, we'll see a rotation. Looks like they're going to push on the site.
Niggity with that bomb down. Mr. Pig unaware that the bomb is not down yet. Smoke off sniper net.
Mr. Pig doing work for Team Yi as he is just this round especially showing his true colors with a 3K
I've
so
seen
far.
Levitation pull this move before. He's going to flank around through Connector, able to eliminate Mr. Pig, looking for the second kill. He is going to find it with the headshot on Iker, going for the defuse. Great play from the CTs, holding off those T's, trying to distract him from Sniper's Nest as that last Levitation switches around the Connector, eliminating the remaining T's. That's the second time they pulled that strat.
Yep, great round for CT side as they were able to recover 2 AKs after that round, supporting their team in this round, although the T-side economy was not affected so severely, and they were able to once again buy an op and rifles.
Yes, I agree.
And I believe we'll be seeing a E-push towards the A bomb site, with the Wigan opping at long.
And for some of you asking for the score on the other game, it is going to be T16 winning 3-0. They are a little bit behind on that game. Now we are going to hit the 1 minute mark here. No one is going to go down yet, but it looks like the T's are going to creep on to lower park along with upper park.
Seems like T's really do like to take a very slow approach to bomb sites.
And, you know, I gotta say, it is paying off for them. They really know how to feel out the map, feel out where the CTs are, where their heavy defenses are, and then rotate off of that and maneuver around them based on the information they find.
Yeah.
Now, hovering behind Flower Bed, are gonna see... Wow! We are gonna see the CTs take down 3, taking a 4th, but Wigan is going to take down Rob along with Mr. Pig taking down Team Steve. That's going to bring it down into a 3v1. Wigan Miller, the only opper left.
Yep, and I would guess he's going to try and save that off for the next round, although he's probably going to have a really hard time doing that, as the CTs know he has it and are desperately going to want to take it away from him.
He's going to be expecting that restroom flank, watching it very carefully, keeping an eye. The CTs are going to push in. Is he going to spot them quick enough?
The CTs are looking into that restroom.
And ultimately,
if they make a push.
Wigan Miller run out of time, keeping that.
But a good save, good choice.
It really was his best choice there in the 1v3. Either he could have tried to make a desperate attempt, lose the op, or save. So that was probably his best option there, but.
Yep. That's really going to hurt the T side, as now they are the ones, even with the recovered op, they're still having a rough time buying this round. As the CT side is going to be equipped fully with rifles and 1 scout. Interesting purchase by Iker. He appears to have bought a Desert Eagle.
Very interesting round. Along with Niggity only purchasing the P250, but Iker now going to push into bathrooms with that Desert Eagle. Let's see if he can make anything happen pushing down upper parks. Now this is a very interesting scenario. We are going to see 4 T's pushing upper park and lower park. Or is that 3 T's, correction, 3 T's pushing through, 1's going to go connector, as they keep those 2 players on the back with the bomb, trying to keep it secure until they have more information.
And we see that 1 team making a push on the site. He's sitting in that smoke at the moment.
Bomb not going to push on the bomb site, Monster. But no fruit slice is going to do some work taking down Purple along with Mr. Pig.
Yep, CT has a solid hold on site, bringing it down to a 5v2 situation with Wigan is the only one with them up.
And those remaining 2 long A pushing through, going to be able to eliminate Rob.
Wigan getting the pick, but Iker being taken down.
Now going to be brought down into a 1v4.
Wigan going straight back to those bathrooms, probably going to try and do the same thing he did last round.
At the very beginning of this game, I was not very hopeful for the CTs to pick up many wins based on how they were performing very early in the match. But now they are going to be able to pick up their 4th win coming out of the 9th round. They may just have a chance at coming back here. They're really going to need to pick up as many wins and rounds as they can on the CT side before switching over to those Ts.
Yes. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Overpass is a CT-sided map like many of the other maps in Counter-Strike. So this is really interesting that the Ts are having such a successful time.
Yeah, I agree. It varies interesting. You typically would see the score switched on teams. We would see the CTs picking up the high amount of rounds. But, you know, I guess the Ts are just confident in this map.
Yes, it'll be very interesting to see if confidence in great play switches over and they get to CT side, as they'll have the advantage of defending.
Alrighty, now we are going to see Team Yee playing very slow. They are going to push through Monster. Watching that flank. You're going to see Mr. Pig trade some rounds. Looking for that entry pick before they move in. They are going to find it, taking down Free Slice. And now bringing the bomb into Canal, but he is going to be taken down by Rob with that op on Sniper's Nest. Really trying desperately to take him down. And he is going to find contact with the head along with Team Steve. That's going to be a great play, allowing him to push in. Man, we really see Wigan Miller. He's quite a great player, looking for the 4K. Will he be able to find it? Tapping that Sniper Nest. Rob going to be the only one player left here on the CT side, and Wigan Miller going to go ahead and drop that bomb down.
This is a tough position for Rob, as either he's going to have to save that up and forfeit the round,
but no,
or
Rob is going to be able to take down
site.
Wigan Miller. Iker going to be flanking him through underpass, but will he expect this early push? He is going to peek it. Waiting behind window. We are going to see it checked, but he's just not going to have firepower to be able to take down Iker with that AK-47. That's going to be the 8th win for the Ts. Great plays all around from both sides that round.
Yes, and in the other game, it is 9-2, really giving a strong advantage in the other game, as it appears they may be the ones going on to the next round.
Yeah, it does for sure. It does look like the Ts are going to play very slow up through connector along with Fountain.
I mean that's the same kind of play we've seen all game, and has been very rewarding for them so far. So I'd see no reason for them to try anything else.
Yeah, this very stealthy and cautious approach is very beneficial to these players, and every time they seem to find that early entry pick and are able to use that to get them down.
Rob's sitting there with the arm.
Miller. Great shot here. Looking for a second. Is not going to find his mark.
With that op, it's going to be very difficult, I believe, for B side to push onto that A site, as they'll have such a good control of the entrances. And Niggity taking out Fruit Slice. Rob getting even more picks with that op at A site. He's just really doing work with that op.
He really knows how to defend that A site with that op. We are going to see it brought down into a 2v2 scenario. Rob looking for another kill, but not going to find it. He's doing the site. Re-engaging, going to find Iker with that op. Now going to be a 1v2. Purple is going to be able to use that truck as cover while he drops the bomb down. But it's just going to be as Rob switches that pistol, getting a clean headshot on Purple.
What a great round for Rob. He got 4K, taking out pretty much the entire T side. Just a very solid round by Rob.
Fantastic. We're going to see that pay off, giving him the MVP for the round as he grabs a defuse as well. Now top fragging, 12-3 and 10. I did see him go a little bit lower on the leaderboards earlier in the game, but he's really starting to shine as we push on later in this half.
Yes, I agree. Round 14 after this, it'll be the final round of the half, and we'll take a short break after that.
Alrighty.
Match will start up soon after. Alright, see the east side is beginning their push on site. They're doing a really great job rushing on the site.
Absolutely aggressive play from the T's. It is going to pay off as they get the bomb down onto the B site before the T's even know what happens. It's going to be brought down into a 3v4 as they try to push through underpass. Levitation going to take down Niggity and Purple, along with Rob pushing through Sniper Tiger. That's going to be brought down to a 1v2. Now 1v1 as Wigan Miller eliminates Swifty.
What a great round for Wigan with 3K so far. If he does this, it'll bring it to a 4K, and they already have bomb down, so this is going to be a really hard time on the side.
No, but Levitation is going to be able to take down Wigan, going for that defuse, and he is going to have enough time, picking up their 6th win. They are going to be on the comeback here. They really need to win this next one if they want to have a chance on the T side.
Yes, because as we've said earlier, the this map tends to be fairly CT-sided, so it's quite surprising that the CTs took so long to take really good control of this map. We'll see the T side coming out with a full buy. Both teams are on full buy for the final round, so it should be a very interesting and even round.
We are going to see the T's choose that B bomb site once again, as it did pay off so well last round. They just weren't able to follow through.
Yep, perhaps this round with a full buy they'll be more successful.
Now we do see the T's playing. They seem to play very, very cautious, bringing the majority of their team to 1 point and keeping that bomb very far back. It's a very great strategy implemented by them over and over, time and time again during this half. And it really helps them to not lose sight of that bomb while pushing onto the site.
It also is really great because they get they have somebody to watch rotations, as well as the fact that if one site goes rotten, they have an easy way to rotate out and go to another.
Exactly, but it doesn't look like it's going to be in their favor, as it is brought down into 3v2 after getting that bomb down.
Purple's with the 8 damage, Nick goes down.
Niggity is going to go down.
Yeah, Purple with 8, we'll see if he can get a hold.
Trying to eliminate Levitation, using that pillar to his advantage, but it's just not going to be enough, as Steve does eliminate him with the Moss.
Yeah. Good effort by the P side, but it just wasn't quite enough.
As we did see, the T's did pick up that last round, going to be leaving the score at 8-7 for this half. They may have a chance in the next match if they can top or match what the T's were able to do this last half.
Let's see.
So are we going to go into a short break here for the half?
It appears that with Warmod, we are unable to pause without being on T or CT, so I believe we're actually just going to let it go and play through, and we will we'll take a break at the end of the match instead.
Alrighty.
And that'll work just fine.
This match here, we are going to see them play through into the second half. Iker going to pick up a kill on the top frag for team, or for kek9.
Yeah, great start to this round, already bringing it to 5v2.
We are going to see the CTs push through Squeaky. They take that last ball carrier, but probably going to get in the way, ultimately himself as the CTs pinch them into quite a tough situation. That's going to...
What a great hold by CT side. Not a single one of their players died, and they managed to pick up a kek9 that round. That was just a really great round. CT side. We'll see the T side going with armor kek9 and CT buying up SMGs for the most part.
Push on, getting control over that B bomb site very quickly and getting that bomb down with like only 15 seconds going into the match. I'm going to be brought down into a 1v4 sticky situation. Monster is going to find the kill on Levitation, but that is going to cost him quite a lot of health, not leaving him much room for error as he pushes onto the site.
Yep.
Very cautious, knowing he has low health. And ultimately is going to go for the save, as he does not have enough time to get onto that B bomb site.
Yep, quick update. The other game is T16, 14-3. T16 totally dominating that other match. I think that they're going to be going on to the next round.
It's going to be T16 picking up 14 wins after the 17th run against Mouse Lifters.
Yep, and we see a, for the most part, a save by the CT side. They have a FAMAS and an MP7, but otherwise they're just running pistols, 5.7s. And the T side had a full buy this round. A couple SMGs, but 3 rifles is still going to be a pretty hard. It's going to be pretty challenging for the CT side to answer this round.
Alrighty, we are going to see that bomb stay on playground as they look to push up through Fountain and Connector. But CTs are going to play very interesting. 3 players on the back of A, 1 upper park, and 1 trying to keep a hold on B. As here, we are going to see Purple grab several shots on Rob before he gets a quick flick with that AK. You're going to see get push in here. Expecting that back A camp. No, he won't, as Steve Niggity takes down Swifty, but T rotate onto the B bomb site, bringing that bomb down. Not going to be a 4v2 correction. And we're going to see Wigan Miller along with Steve taking down Niggity for the win. That's going to tie it up 9-9. Very even matchup, although we did have quite a struggle early for kek9. Along with Iker, but as he pushes into Squeaky, going to be caught by surprise. Steve used that levitation, going to use that AK-47 to eliminate Wigan Miller from behind, and that's going to result in all T players pushing onto bathroom and short A with the bomb. Mr. Piggy looking to make a play happen here, shooting at the dead body as he pushes up connector stairs, and then caught off guard by Swifty Camp in that corner. Going to bring it down to a 1v5. Hopes are high for the T to pick up this round. With only 12 spare for the second. He's going to play it smart, backing off. MT's playing very aggressive, looking for that pick, hunting him down. As they push on the sniper nest and underpass. Going to see them wait for the push as 3 T's come flooding. He's going to be able to take down Steve. Suffering to Swifty with that kek9, and that is going to make the difference 1 for kek9 as they take the lead. Of the map. Both of these players on the T side do like to play very slow. We've only seen 1 aggressive play, 1 or 2 late in the last half. And the kek9 is going to be able to eliminate 1 from Team E, allowing them the advantage on that A bomb site as they continue to very, very slowly creep up onto the site. Swifty predicting that flank is going to look for the peak on connector stairs. Facing the right direction as Iker eliminates him, along with Wigan Miller being able to take down levitation. That's going to put their push on A bomb site to a halt. But no, all CT players are very aggressive. Rob going to be able to push on the back of A, eliminating 2 players as they get the bomb down. It's now going to be brought down to 1v2. Iker going to come out of upper parks, eliminating Team Steve. That's going to give them the win for the round. It's really neck and neck this game, back and forth on this half, as we see both players are going to come into a 10-10 on.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
see the CTs pull out that op along with this. He's just going for a full rifle buy. That looks like a full push onto the B bomb site. Most of them are going to go through Monster, a very early push, but will the CTs be expecting it from Toxic? Levitation is going to be able to take down Purple. As Levitation also pushes in, taking down Iker and Fruit Slice, going to get that crossfire on Mr. Pig. Great round for the T's as they just aggressively push in, eliminating anything in their way. Team Steve also going to follow in the footsteps, taking down Niggity. It's going to be a 1v5 scenario. Wigan Miller, the top frag for the CT side, is going to try to make something happen as he waits on a bomb site. Very unaggressive with that op, not wanting to lose it, but also still wanting to pick up kills because they really can't afford to lose anything in this neck-and-neck situation. Bomb taking away as he creeps through the back of A. Getting pushed by 1T. And the chase is on as he pushes down Upper Parks. He is going to be able to manage to save that op, although he did have 2 T's on his tail. And guys, yeah, I do apologize. I am also the spectator controller. This is my first time specking with this setup. So I'm trying to commentate and control at the same time, so I'm sorry I'm not always giving you guys the best camera angles to view the tournament, but doing my best. So we are going to see a slow start from the T's. Let's take a look to push through connector.
How about that? Had some technical issues in that.
Alrighty, we are going to see Iker taken by Rob as they push in. Following in his footsteps, Mr. Pig going to go down as well. But Wigan Miller is going to have enough shutting down Rob along with Fruit Slice. It's going to be brought to 3. Wigan Miller just going ham here, taking down 3 players already. Niggity going to be able to eliminate Levitation. That's going to be left in the 1v3. Trading some rounds, but going to be left with 40 health as he pushes off, popping a molly, looking for the kill.
It should be very interesting to see how this game goes, as it appears the teams are very evenly matched now, and it could lead into an overtime situation.
Yes, they are neck and neck coming up. I'm curious to see if our very first match here is going to go straight over. And we are going to see Rob there just be able to absolutely dominate the CT side, but not before Wigan Miller uses that op very effectively to eliminate the remaining players trying to push onto that B side.
It was just a bloodbath. Wigan able to take down 3 people last round with that op. That is definitely a highlight play of this game.
Absolute massacre that last round. We are going to see the T's wanting to avoid that this round, going to play slow onto the A side. T-side playing very slow, very similar to Team Yee was doing on when they were on T-side, just impacting both teams very effectively, as this slow and stealthy strategy normally rewards them with a easy entry frag. Alrighty, we are going to see Niggity be able to take down Team Steve. T's look to push from Cafe onto site. Wigan Miller going to eliminate 2, looking for the 3rd here. Very hungry for kills from the CT side as we see it, a 1v5 scenario. Looking for a kill. Should be able to pick up Niggity flanking off of that one.
Yeah, bringing into a 1v4 situation where Get Swifty is on his own, fighting it long.
10 seconds remaining, so he's really going to have to make something happen. It looks like he's into this round. It's not going to pay off as Iker eliminates him with that AK.
Yep.
And guys, I do hear you complaining about those technical difficulties. I am sorry. We will look into it at the intermission coming up at the end of this game. I'm sorry, guys. I will take a look at the stream settings and try to get all those issues resolved for you guys.
Yeah, during the intermission between games, I may switch over to myself hosting, as we may have a better connection here.
Yeah, we can see if that works, but Slice is going to be able to eliminate Iker. Wigan Miller going to be able to eliminate 2 players early on in the round, along with Niggity taking down Rob and Levitation looking for the third. Not going to find it. That could be the eliminator for this round. That's going to be the only one remaining. After getting that bomb down, Wigan Miller now going to eliminate him. Man, Wigan Miller has just been an absolutely brutal player for kek9 to go up against. When an op is in his hands, you better stay away, because they are absolutely getting destroyed by him anytime he finds them in his sights.
Yeah, he's been just having insanely great play with that op, and he's brought himself up to top fragger for the team. 30k this match.
We are going to get some lag here coming out of that. Looks like it's going to subside quickly, though. You see them playing the same strategy over and over. CTs and Ts both playing very, very cautious.
The smokes are starting to clear on B site, giving B's an opportunity to push on if they want to.
Looks like they are going to watch the back tracks as Iker looks for the flank. Rob to be able to eliminate him relatively easy. Now looking to push Monster. Getting onto that to eliminate Wigan Miller is brutal, but he doesn't want to go down. Disting bullets. Eventually, it's going to have to be human and go down. Purple use that M44 to take down Levitation along with Fruit Slice. Getting Purple. That's
bomb.
Bring the bomb down in 2v2. Both trade with that nade. That's going to bring it into a 1v1.
And Mr. Pig with the headshot, giving CTs another round.
And we are going to see the CTs start to pull ahead here, gaining their momentum. It's going to be 11-14 coming out of that 25th round.
Yeah, what a close game.
I'm curious to see
we
if the
appear to
CTs
have another pause. I wonder if they're... seems that the T side has taken a pause. May or may not be an issue. I believe it is possibly their critical pause.
It does look like they're just going to wait for a moment, probably communicating strategy.
Yep, I just got a confirmation this is their tactical pause.
And
so
from which side is that coming from?
The T side.
Alright, so that is going to be kek9 trying to figure out how they can get their game back together to catch up with those CTs who are just starting to take steps ahead of them. I'm curious to see if the CTs are going to be able to absolutely dominate the Ts like they have in the past and pull the win early.
Yes, and a quick update. E16 in the other on the other game won. I believe it was 16-3.
Alrighty, that's going to be
finishing up that game.
Easy match for T16 against Mouse Lifters. And so they will then be moving on to the next game.
Yep. Just taking a minute. I'm going to take a look at the CT economy for a moment. They are just absolutely loaded as far as money goes. Everyone on CT could buy pretty much any weapon that they might want. Looking at this side, they pretty much spend every last bit of money they have on those rifles. So it'll be interesting to see that if the CTs are able to win this round, the next round should be pretty easy to run, or pretty easy to win, as the T economy will pretty much just be gone altogether.
If they can make that happen, it's going to be a very, very difficult situation for the Ts. Now, we are going to see in this next lineup of teams, it looks like Wavy is going to go against the winner of this game, along with MVHS going to face whoever, or is going to face, I guess, T16, who won the other game. Alrighty, so we're just going to see those CTs waiting to unpause. Their Ts are going to unpause. Rob trying to give the CTs some help here. But they are going to comment that they're waiting on one player to get back.
Alright. CT side with a little bit of a mic check.
For sure, and that's going to be the resuming of the game. You see the T splitting off early here, two going on more to connector, and slowing it down right quick on tracks and connector. Iker going to be really the only one on B bomb site. It's not going to look like he's in a good situation here. The CTs are going to have to rotate to stop that B push.
Wigan is in that balcony with the off, and we've seen how successful he can play from there.
Watch his...
Oh, but they smoke balcony. Oh, he is going to get a pick through the crack in the smoke, picking on speed.
Flash south, we are going to see Iker go down due to his own failure to get that flash over. It's going to be brought down into a 3v3 as Rob eliminates Niggity. Still, we see Wigan up, and he's going to be a crucial player, eliminating Rob from Sniper's Nest. Not expecting that to promote him on Sniper Nest, but it's not going to affect him too much, being able to eliminate him with relative ease.
Yeah, Wigan Miller just absolutely ham this round with the 3K, pretty much taking down the vast majority of the T team, and really giving them a hard time to push onto that bomb site.
We are going to see Wigan Miller, along with Purple, being able to eliminate his last T's, picking up the 15th win for the CT side, securing the tie. Let's see if they can go ahead and close it out for the round, for the game win. And do you know what map T16 was playing on mouse lifters again?
No, I do not. Give me one moment, I'll be able to find that out.
Alrighty. You see all teams now move on to the A side of the map. I'm gonna actually pedal onto connector.
And T16 was playing on Mirage in that last game, where they took the win and will be advancing on to the next round.
Alrighty. And that's just to go ahead and answer your question, Flightless.
And that T16, I believe, will be going up against. Let's see. I'll check what team they're going to be going up against next. We can get more information out. Yeah, T16 will be going up against Team Wavy in their next match, and the winner of this match will be going up against Team MVHS.
Yes, that is correct. Curious to see how Wavy and MVHS compete the next few games. It's like Iker gonna get a little impatient pushing, but it is gonna pay off as he eliminates Levitation Swifty. We're gonna see kill fees going all the way down the screen, bringing it down into a 1v2. Rob, the only one remaining on kek9.
This is the round. Rob really needs to get a hold on this, or this could be the last round of the match. And with only 6 seconds, he's really got to do something.
He is going to be able to grab that bomb, but he is going to be pinched in from both CTs looking for that plant, and that's going to be it, folks. We are going to see Team Yee be able to pick up the win for this game.
What an absolutely insane upset as the Seed 6 takes Seed 3 in this first match.